morning, I was like, I had a great fucking weekend, man. It was awesome.
Yeah, it
and
was
then I
nice.
woke up, I get out, and it was Monday, so which means I had to go outside. And I felt like I was in a post-apocalyptic world. Like when you mentioned it earlier, post-apocalyptic, I thought about it. But it was like, not like in a glorious way you see it in the movie. It's like a cultural post-apocalyptic. I think everything is fucked.
Yeah, it's not cool. It's not like you can like just go out and like scrap cars or stuff, or like scrapping food, which might be actually pretty shitty if you think about it. But like go out and like just explore the world that's there, but you never would have thought you would have gone certain places. But now you're just doing it because the world has gone to shit. Nope, it's just you getting in the car, going to work, and realizing there's not a whole lot of people doing that right now.
I know. I mean, it's good commute-wise. Shit,
Oh, yeah,
fucking
yeah.
hate everyone that drives in the road.
Yeah,
Like,
dude. Dallas is notorious.
this morning,
for
for some reason, it's like everyone agreed that they get in front of me and they drive slow. I was like, shit, I wish I was driving a fucking tank, just rammed through it. It's like, get the fuck out of my face.
Right.
Shit.
It's funny that you say that with the post-apocalyptic shit too, because I remember my roommate, he was like, dude, if the purge ever happened, you know what you would see me doing? Is that you'd see me like in a car, just like a suited up fucking battle tank. I'll just like deck out his vehicle, whatever. He has a truck, and he said, I'll just be driving the roads. Like, I won't even be fucking with people. But if I see a car in the road, I'm aiming for that guy, because that means that's one less fucking driver on the road.
Fuck you, motherfucker!
Yeah, it's like he'll just be taking other people driving, because it's like, that's one less car that's going to be on the road when this is over. And I'm like, man.
Well, we are. Dude, if I had money, I'll make the movie. I'll remake the movie The Purge, because we are now in The Purge. Instead of being like, gory and all that shit, we're purging everything.
I feel like we're,
It's like suddenly the cultural purge.
Yeah, it's a cultural or an economical purge or
Yeah,
some
but
shit.
they should like change this, like cultural purge. Like yesterday I read the guy that does the voice for the Cleveland show, or Cleveland and Family Guy. Yeah, he quit. And then other actors also, they quit, and they said, you only can have like a black person voice a black character. It's like, oh, because he's a white guy. So what the fuck? It's called acting. You're impersonating something. That's what they're doing.
Yeah,
Jeez.
Which I guess is a great way to, the topic for today.
I saw a friend of mine on Facebook. He made a good point. I think he wrote something. It was like, well done in this case. We should fire the woman who does the voice for Bart Simpson and have an actual child to do the voice for Bart Simpson.
Yeah. I think that tweet with or the post you're talking about with the Cleveland Browns, someone also popped in and says, so what does that mean? Boy, I can't wait to see we find a dog to do Brian's voice.
Shit, exactly. Yeah, find a dog do Brian's voice.
Yeah, it's getting kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, they're taking censorship into like another level. We already been suffering with censorship before, religious shit, especially here in America, in contrast to the rest of the world. Oh, you can't show a woman's boob in the shower in the commercial, or you can't show this. It's like everything is blurred. And then we were completely behind because of all this puritanical crap. And now they took it to another level. Fuck this, fuck that, fire this guy.
So, it's like, why? You're tainting shit. Why?
We're reaching maximum level of sensitivity. It's fucking hilarious.
It's fucking stupid.
I mean, it's good for me because I can fuck with people. Like, everyone is ultra sensitive. All I have to do is just fart in public. No, you hurt my feelings.
Yeah, you're gonna give me COVID. Like, ass COVID.
No, you hurt my feelings. It's inappropriate. Now I am fucking hurt. I need compensation.
Need compensation for breaking
Let me compensate you. Let me compensate you primate style. Fling my shit on you.
Yeah, right. Yeah, let's just go backwards and de-evolve, because it kind of seems that's what's going on here.
Sit there.
Dude, yeah. And like that, what were they trying to? They're trying to get on Robert Downey Jr.'s ass. I don't even know what they're.
What did he do?
He did a blackface, I guess you could say. There's this movie called Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, I've seen Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, where he plays.
It was hilarious.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. And like, fucking Robert Downey Jr. plays a white actor acting like a black actor. So like, yeah, he's playing up black. It was hilarious. The movie is fucking hilarious, and he did a great job, to be honest.
Look, man, I don't think they understand your sensitivity right now. It's not retroactive. Okay, it's like laws. When a new law comes out, we start from that day on. It's not. It doesn't apply to the past. It's not they're like applying retroactive concept to it. It's like,
and going backwards.
If
like back
today I realize that I should be offended by something, I'm gonna go back and dig into the archives of the past, so I can apply my sensitivity and my being offended to the past.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
Yeah, yeah. It's like fuck that shit. If you're offended by it, like leave it. It's history. It's in the past. Like fuck it, you know. And another thing, someone really brought to light. I forget who, but just some posts I found. Saw someone's like, all right, let's break down all the statues. You know, let's change all the fucking logos and everything. Like now, what is that gonna make? Is that gonna make you a better person, or are you gonna have more jobs now? Like, are we just gonna like, you know, just shoot up from here? Is healthcare taken care of now?
Yeah, destroying and
Yeah, it's
doing
like,
all
it's
these
like, what are
things
we
are
doing?
not gonna.
It's not helping shit.
It's not gonna improve
not
any of
helping
these
shit.
communities.
It's just helping you
economic
feel
thing.
better about yourself because this fucking statue, this fucking TV show no longer
If
has
yeah,
this or
if you
that.
care about these minorities or all of us minorities, if you consider all this shit, then change the system, the laws that improve our economic situation.
Yeah,
I need to, you know, get paid more or, you know, have more opportunities. And I saw actually the thing you posted on Facebook, and I was like, yeah, man, because I always wondered about that. And then you said it in words. It's like,
yeah.
for the life of me, every time since I came to the US, it's like the only place in the world where people ask me in the fucking form, are you Hispanic, Caucasian, white, black?
Yeah, dude.
What the fuck is this? And
Yeah.
I can't answer those questions.
That's what I was like.
Because
dude,
for
dude,
me-
I was like, what? Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck am I?
Yeah, if I put African American, which is I am African American, but skin color, I'm not black,
Yeah.
right? And then it's like I'm in a gray zone. It's like I can't explain to you because you gave
Dude, it's-
choices
yeah.
that don't apply to me. So I'm like a very minority.
Yeah, same here, dude.
Yeah, and it's fucking stupid.
It
so,
is.
And also now made me think about it. So like they're always pinning down people's like, oh, we need to know who is who.
Yeah, if you're signing up for banks and shit and all that
Yeah.
shit.
How about you get rid of this, and then all you need to know in the application is my name and age and gender.
Yeah.
You know, that's fine because you know gender. You want to
Yeah, if you-
it's kind of a census thing
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever.
I
like,
mean,
who's a woman is a man.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
all
Well,
that
someone else
stuff.
was also.
I'm fine with that, but don't ask me what the fuck I am. I'm an American citizen. That's all
Yeah.
you need to give a shit about. I am a citizen.
Yeah, someone.
All you need to know is like if I qualify or not between me and some tourist or
Yeah, whatever the
a
case may
citizen.
be,
Yeah.
some shit.
Don't ask me who the fuck I am.
Yeah, unless there's some medical thing that has to do with, but I feel like that would
No,
be
there's
like,
no medical thing,
Yeah,
dude.
I
never
would
seen
be-
this anywhere
yeah.
in the world.
there should be like another question for that. It's like, hey, anyone in your family have any medical conditions that you might have, or do you have? You know, there's always those questions. So
Yeah.
like again,
Like-
that race whole thing.
Like in
doesn't fucking
Algeria,
matter.
it's like back home, they don't never ask you. The only question they ask you this, and they ask you this only when you do some like things, like you're applying for a passport or something, they ask you your nationality. Because there are people who have multiple nationalities or something.
Yeah.
Or citizenship. So because a lot in Algeria, they have like Algerian passport or French passport or both, right? So they ask you, you know, they need to know what's your rights and all that shit. Yeah, they ask you your name, your last name, and your nationality. Are you Algerian? Are you this? Or are you both? So they see what you qualify for. Other than that, they never even ask you that. They ask you your fucking name, your last name, and date of birth. Move on.
Yeah. It doesn't.
Dude, the first time I saw that when I came here, when I would start living here and filling informations and getting bank and all that shit.
Yeah, and it's like
I'm
with
filling it
everything,
up,
dude.
and I came to that thing, and I was like, what? I didn't know what to answer.
Dude, for the longest time, I didn't either because, like, I remember a long time ago, they told me to go with what your dad is, basically, because, like, I'm
I
mixed
never
parents,
answered that question. I always skip
put
it.
other, whatever.
I
for
always
her
skip
not
it
to
or
ask.
put other.
Yeah,
If they have other, I usually choose that.
Funny thing is, I always put, like, white. Dude, on paper, I look like the whitest motherfucker. Like, my name's white as fuck. Fucking, and my dad was white, so I was like, I guess I'll just go with that. And I remember, like, for the longest time, I would just mix and match because I didn't know. I would go with one to the other. I was like, I think I got some of this in me or whatever. So I was just, it was
Yeah,
just
look,
radical.
the last census we did, I was like, you know what, fuck, I'm out. I filled out the census for our family, and my wife, she's Puerto Rican. I mean, she's American, born in New York and everything, but her parents and everything, they're from Puerto Rico, so she's kind of like falls into that Hispanic thing.
Yeah.
When I was filling the
too.
information for all the members of family, I didn't answer that question. I put none.
Yeah.
Well, what's
I
your
don't
race?
understand that
Nothing.
Hispanic
Are you Hispanic?
one, though.
Yeah.
Because people are like Hispanic but not Latino. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, I made sure to give them enough information to know, okay, there are 4 people living in this house. Here's their names and everything, but we don't know what their race is. It's like, fuck you.
There's 4 human beings.
Yeah, just 4 people.
4 fucking human beings.
No, 4 American citizens.
Oh, yeah,
That's
okay.
it.
Yeah,
you don't need to know who the fuck I am. All you need to know is I'm a citizen. So fuck you.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's a fucking hard truth today. Yeah, I remember when someone posted that and I was like, oh, it really hit me. I was like, wow, why do they have that? Someone was trying to say it's like a census thing for information for like, but like for your bank shit, like medical shit, like fucking housing shit, like
that's another
like,
thing. If that question has to be asked, from my perspective or my opinion, if that question has to be asked for like statistic wise and everything, only the government should be the one that can ask that question, because they have to count the people in the country. They need to know the statistics and the shit. So maybe they have to do that to have general statistics, what's in the United States, because you're running the country. I can maybe understand that in that way. Anybody else who is like a private organizations and me and you and everything, you don't ask that question. You don't have that right.
Yeah, you should.
All you need to know
about, like,
is that person a citizen? Do they have the legal rights to do this?
Yeah.
Let's do business.
Yeah.
You don't need to know I'm fucking black or white. Shit.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, who the fuck are you? You're just a fucking bank owned by a dude who's just like me. So does this mean I can go out there in the street and start asking people, hey, what are you? What are you? I can't.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Shit,
not like that doesn't happen anyway.
Next time I'm in the street, someone asks me for a cigarette or something. I was like, okay, I'll give you a cigarette, but can you answer these questions? Are you Caucasian, black, white? Are you a fucking Indian? I need to know who you are so I can decide whether to give you a cigarette or not.
So yeah, but if I ever get like stopped or like asked like, hey, who'd you bum a cigarette to? It's like, you bum it to more Mexicans and more Asians over here. It's like, what the fuck does that matter? That is goddamn true. Dude, I feel like we just need to throw that shit in the past and move fucking forward. Quit digging into back old shit and like do some of these shit really matter anymore? Like the whole census, like we're saying, like that shouldn't be like on applications for we want to move forward as a fucking like with this whole trying to abolish segregation and all this shit.
Yeah, I mean, like this is the right thing to do. I mean, they're wasting their time going after old books or old shits or whatever Robert Downey Jr. did like fucking 7 years ago or something. Go after this stuff, motherfucker, because this stuff that rigs the system. So the bank, if it was run by some racist asshole, when he goes through the applications of loans and shit, you'd be like, okay, this guy's black, don't give him money. This guy is this, give him money.
Maybe there's some hidden fucking things they're not telling you.
Hidden agenda. See, if you wanted to equality and you want to improve this shit, go after this stuff. These are the stuff that fucks us over.
And get rid of this goddamn 2-party system. Like, what the fuck is that doing, bro? Like, dude, that's the most radical thing I can think of. Like, we have a party of 2 people, and they're both alleged rapists, and one's clearly fucking senile. Senile. Yeah. Like, those are the 2 best options that we have. Dude, like, there's clips of them.
That's why I don't vote. People keep asking me, why you have to vote, and it's important. And I was like, motherfucker, I can't vote. Give me a menu to choose from. Don't give me 2 fucking things to choose from. When was the last time a president was elected in the United States who was not either a Republican or Democrat?
Dude, for real.
Never.
Yeah.
Huh? Even though you can say, me and you, we can have a political party, we can run for president, sure, we have a shot. But we will never get picked.
Because there's too much corruption in the money.
Even if we have money.
Probably, yeah.
No, even if we have money. If we have, me and you, millions of dollars, we will run campaigns, we would not get a seat because you have to be part with either Republican or Democrat. Donald Trump, he's fucking rich, right? Why didn't he run by himself? He could have bought his way through it, right? He could have had a kick-ass campaign and do all sorts of shit. He's rich. Why did he have to go with one and the other? And he's the kind of guy who obviously he doesn't give a shit about both. He doesn't care about fucking Republican or Democrats. I mean, he gives his own party more shit as much as he gives the other ones.
Yeah.
But when he ran for president, he had to put himself in one of the 2 spots.
Yeah. But dude, that's another thing. Like, these 2 parties are supposed to be advancing us as a goddamn nation, not like fighting each other. It's literally red versus blue. But like, are we not trying to get the best person like in the middle? That's not far right, far left. Try to like meet in the middle, because that's like any rational human being to be like, all right, I like these from the right, I like these from the left. Let's compromise and like fucking work towards that, as opposed to like, hey, fuck you red, or hey, fuck you blue.
Sounds to me like they're just two, what do you call it? Two country clubs, and they're like, you know, in competition against each other. And the members of the country clubs, you know, you can't have membership. Me and you can't have that fucking membership.
They're these two sides like that, and they're both just fucking rich. That's the real thing.
And they're the same people, keep recycling each other, right?
Like they're in cahoots with each other.
Yeah, they keep recycling each other. I don't even see new people coming.
I heard like this gold party or whatever, third party shit.
Apparently I saw, I think, a meme or something.
I don't know who this person is, but like if that's a plausibility, I think everyone's just fucking rampage onto that.
I don't know. Like right now, the elections are coming, right? Okay, so you have fucking Biden, a useless fuck. And of course, you have Trump and whoever else. And then you have people in the middle. Let's see who will get elected.
Yeah,
I'm going to tell you right now, whoever gets elected is going to be one of them. All these people in the middle, no matter how much...
It's probably going to be Trump, dude. It's probably people are just going to default to Trump, or they're going to like maybe try a third party, but that third party is just somehow going to get dumped, like fucking what Bernie dumped all his people on was it Hillary?
Yeah, didn't Bernie Sanders ran independent last time?
I honestly don't know.
I think he did.
I don't know a whole lot about our fucking political system.
I mean, I remember, I think he ran independently, but regardless, I mean, he's a seasoned politician, he had money, and all of this stuff, and still he didn't get fucking voted. He didn't make it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he didn't make it, and then fucking, he also didn't go to this supposedly very important fucking bill that was about to be passed, and like, I believe it was like him, possibly a couple others were supposed to like show up on this date to like vote on this fucking bill. That everyone's outraged because it has something to do with basically kind of like the NSA shit where like people basically tap our phones. And I think that law might have passed already. I think that's a fucking thing, which would explain why all the internet's been kind of funky for a little while. I don't know if it's on my phone. I mean, it could just be like a fucking network thing, but who knows? That can get into a whole conspiratorial thing in itself.
Yeah, at this point, I don't care about, you know, if they're listening or not. Everything is out in the open, man. You have the phone, you have this shit. So you see what you see. So I don't give a shit. The way to fight this is, I have nothing to hide, motherfucker.
People are more worried about
everything
like, I guess other countries and like globalists can like intentionally use that as an attack. Because like, think about it. All the internet in America, just went, like we couldn't communicate how we are communicating.
Yeah.
Then we don't know what the hell is going on in the world, and then like fucking all of a sudden, boom, some bomb hits, and we don't know who did what, and then someone could just be like, oh, it was these guys, and then we just get angry and go incite a war that might have nothing to do with it.
That's gonna be a tough.
It's gonna be
chaos. It's a tough gig to pull because everyone's interests are all intertwined.
Oh yeah, and we're fighting ourselves right now.
Yeah. Like, you know, China, as much as we are enemies with them, they can't fuck us because they have interests here. They own stocks, they own shit. We are the same way. We're the same way with Europe, same way with Russia. Even though these people hate each other or maybe they fuck with each other, but now it's like they're all, you know, in the same kind of country club, a global country club, so they benefit each other somewhat. Yes, they can bitch at each other, they can like say weird statements, but honestly, when it comes to the bottom line, they can't do things like this. It's in their interests that you keep rolling because you're making them cash in the same way for the other. Yes, it's gonna take someone crazy, like, you know, North Korea or something, who has no interests and, you know, it's their own thing. And if he had a chance to pull a plug on something like this, it will be them. But other than that, everybody else, they're just playing the game, you know, and they act.
Maybe that's it. Though.
And they act for the interest of their own people.
Yeah,
like when Putin comes out and says something, you know, fuck these or do this, he's not saying it to America or to some. He's saying it so that his own people hear it. They said, oh yeah, that's our president, so we're still doing this thing, you know, or that. But between them, you know, they're fine. They're buddies, you know, all these powers, you know, they hang out and they have, their interests are so intertwined, so they have to hook each other up. When Trump or any American president says shit about somebody else, it's the same thing. He's saying it to seem tough to us as citizens. Like, yeah, our president, you know, he's tough on Iran or he's tough on this shit. so we can buy that, and we'll be like, okay, that's cool. So we keep voting and doing shit. But in reality, they're not. He's, you know, do you think, when was the last time they said some ridiculous shit about each other? When was the last time someone actually pulled the plug on something fucking big and destroyed the other one? And they didn't.
Yeah.
Since the Cold War, no one did.
Because it wouldn't be in anyone's best interest.
I mean, Russia will fuck with all the countries and stuff, but they know their interests. They know where to stop. I don't buy any of that.
Dude, yeah. Fucking crazy time we're in right now.
Yeah. Hey, I just remember speaking, segue, last time we were talking about some movies and shit. So yesterday, I saw I don't know if you heard about it, the movie Uncut Gems.
Yeah,
Adam
dude.
Sandler.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I rented it last night for $3. I started watching it, I couldn't finish it.
Didn't like it?
Dude, it's like I think I watched about 20 minutes of the movie. And I was like,
It is a slow kind of...
I lost it. It was like, I didn't get it.
I
don't know the
movie.
Maybe I have to watch further. I have to get over that 20 minutes, like the pace in the beginning.
Yeah,
it is
a strange pace.
It's like okay, what's happening? You know, I mean, where's the hook?
It's a lot of character development through it because you get to see.
Is it like a 2-hour movie? I didn't even check.
Possibly, I don't know. It gets pretty crazy up there.
Did you see it?
Yeah. It gets like you watching it. It's like, oh, then things start connecting. Like, oh, he's him, blah 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 blah, and then you realize it's more connected, and then it just explodes in the end. You're like, oh shit.
Well, I have to finish it then. Shit.
I would. Yeah,
I watched it like around almost midnight. I was trying to fall asleep, it wasn't. So I gotta watch it. Like I gotta pay attention. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I figured
it's pretty
you
dark,
probably
man.
check that out. The one I haven't seen yet was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the last Tarantino movie.
I was completely fucked up when I saw that movie, I don't remember shit about that movie.
What did you drink?
I don't remember, man. Remember me and my roommate going to see it, and like I woke up in the middle of it, and then like at the very, very end, and he's just shit talking. Yeah, I was like, what's going on? You know, I'm kind of like groggy and whatnot, and I'm watching this, and it's like, dude, this is trash. And I think some other people were talking about it too. They didn't like it, so I was just jumped on board because I'm still buzzed. I was like, yeah, fuck this movie.
Dude, he got dinged big time the way he portrayed Bruce Lee in that movie.
Oh yeah, I heard that was pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen it yet, but I don't appreciate that. Bruce Lee is my master, man. I grew up loving that shit. I learned stuff from him. I watched his movies like thousands of times. I don't think anybody watched Bruce Lee movies more than me. Like frame by frame, man. I'm talking about VHS tape and going through that.
That movie had something to do with Manson, I think.
Yeah, it has to do with like the end of the '60s era, like this whatever they call it, the Summer of Love.
I heard it was from what he told me, what I can vaguely remember. It was a long, slow kind of going on movie, you know. It's got all that crap, and then at the end, it kind of just goes off, I guess.
Bruce Lee's daughter was pissed, man. She made a comment. She said, like, you know, he never reached out to her and asked her permissions or asked her stuff.
I'd be pissed, too.
And after it came out, you know, the way they said he portrayed Bruce Lee as, like, this jackass, arrogant piece of shit.
Yeah.
And she wasn't happy about that. She was like, you know, her father's legacy was not about that. You know, he was kind of like a master in the martial arts. He's a philosopher. You know, he writes a lot of wisdoms. He had a lot of stuff. I mean, the guy was deep. He wasn't just, you know, he was an actor, director.
He was an actor. I remember in like his movies, like one of his first movies, like he did come off as that kind of cocky kid, but like then he shows him like switch and whatnot, and then like you said, all his philosophies, he always went on.
And he was a charismatic guy. He was like, cool. So sometimes he said things and does things, but he wasn't. You should. I mean, if you have a chance, you should read his book, like the Jeet Kune Do, the book, the Way of the Intercepting Fist, something like that. So he has like the book, and you read a lot of cool shit in there, like a lot of wisdom and stuff, and he teach how to do that stuff. But yeah, if he showed him off as like a piece of shit, I don't think I appreciate that.
Yeah, they made him sound like a jackass, and I think he gets his ass beat or some shit like that. From my understanding.
I mean, show him, have, you know, as a director, take some freedoms and, you know, have your own maybe imagination. But he's a real guy. He's a legend to a lot of people. Yeah. I mean, because of him, a lot of people, you know, became like fucking great athletes and do stuff. And he's still like a symbol. You don't shit on it like that, you know, in your face. God damn it, Tarantino.
Yeah, he disappointed a lot of people for that movie. But I don't know. I heard people still kind of like it, but I think they're just Tarantino fans.
I mean, I like Tarantino movies,
Yeah,
sure. I'm sure the movie is good. That's why I can't wait to check it out. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to. It was on my list, like the next one to watch. But I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I have to go back and watch it because, like I said, I was pretty lit.
Smashed in the face.
It's one of those
That's
days where you said "fuck it" and it's like, "Hey, you want to do this? Sure." I ain't gonna make it through it, but whatever.
All right, what's up with the crap? Timmy. That was awesome, man. Oh yeah, by the way, we are on iTunes now, man. Shit.
Yeah, we finally made it to iTunes.
Next, we're gonna hit up Spotify, so check us out. What the fuck now? WTF now? One word.
Yeah, WTF now. Check out my shit, Dominican, Timinican.
Dominican.
Yep.
That sounds like Dominican the Dominican.
Exactly,
Are you Dominican?
Yeah, that's my. I think my guitar player said that. He made that joke once, and I was like, fucking years later, I was like, I'm gonna keep it. I'll make that my YouTube. So,
Dominican. Shit, yeah. All right, we'll see you next. Peace.
Peace.